Warning, this video may contain content that may not be suitable for children or anyone else that is easily offended. Strong language, graphic content, nudity, bad jokes, and a possible idiot, aka myself, may be featured in the following clip. Viewer discretion is advised. And is not responsible for any damages that you receive watching this video. Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Zems, and welcome back to another reaction video. Today we're going to be doing a reaction video on Mr. Nightmare's channel. 12 disturbing Craigslist ads, and for me, Craigslist has always been a suspicious website to go to find anything. Whether it was a room, whether it was a bike, a chair, chainsaw, gummy bears, gushers, fruit snacks, whatever it was, man. Cereal. If you was looking for cereal on Craigslist, you'll probably get a serial killer. I would never get it from Craigslist. Only thing you can get from Craigslist is deceit and death, or possibly injury. I've never in my life trusted Craigslist. It was just one of those websites that just didn't seem right. The pictures were wonky. People have one picture and not really showing what they're selling. It was kind of like a setup. People was getting robbed and stuff. I think it was even a Craigslist killer at one point in time. I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty sure there was. But if you haven't already, be sure you go stop by and go check out my last gameplay, which is Amnesia Rebirth. Episode 4 is getting kind of juicy. Also, if you don't want to get into that, you can also go check out my 2 last reactions I've done on Mr. Ballin's Horror Stories. Alright, let's get it. I'm about to be stopping this a whole bunch. There's about to be red flags everywhere, bro. Just call me a referee.
First ad is in the spirit of Halloween. It's titled Free Candy this Halloween.
I'm just going to go ahead and stop it right there. The video hadn't even been it hadn't even started yet. Free candy. Trick or treat is not that serious. It's Halloween season. I get that, but that big old pile of candy. He said ages of 13.
Tons of candy to share.
Don't do it, kids.
I've loaded up on a lifetime supply of candies. Who will get here first to claim the most? Come with as many friends as you want, but no one over the age of 13, as I believe that's past the age for trick-or-treating. Also, nobody under the age of 8. Be sure to wear your costume. The better the costume, the more candies you'll get. We'll also be having a scavenger hunt in my house. Winner takes home 2 buckets worth of candy and anything they find. You don't need to bring parents. This ad was found by a subscriber named BTreeX3 just a few days ago, who says the post has since been removed, likely for being flagged too many times. If there were ever an ad that screamed child endangerment, this would be it.
Bruh, you think? Child endangerment, bruh. This is the dude from that one movie. He was like, it puts the lotion on his skin or it gets the hose again. That was that guy, bro. He said no one, first red flag, no one over the age of 13, which just means he has a preference for kids that are 13 and younger. I hope Chris Hansen was nearby to ready to jump out and be like, hey, where you going? Don't bring your parents. So how they gonna get there? You think they about to just walk over there? Don't bring your parents. Who can gather the most candy and make sure you wear your costumes? Bro. Get this dude, bro. I know exactly what they should do. FBI, open up!
It was titled Looking for Someone Young to Clean Out the Basement Back Room. The description was, hi there. I have a big basement with a big back room.
I mean, it could be a MILF. I don't know. Who posted the ad? I mean, it could either be a good trap or it could be a bad trap. But I don't know. It looks pretty clean already, so I don't know what we're going to be cleaning up. Besides probably bloodstains, because
a lot of stuff that needs cleaning, preferably somebody under the age of 16. I will pay $20 an hour. I have a pool table, TV, and arcade games in the back room. We can have lots of fun together. In fact, you don't even have to work the whole time if you don't want to. I'll be willing to pick you up if you don't need
red flags.
Please email me ASAP. Update. I will only hire people under the age of 16, as I am not willing to pay more. This ad was posted by David Loven, who was arrested for 88 counts of some kind of child endangerment. He almost caught a 13-year-old boy with this ad. However, the boy turned around after David reportedly opened the door before he could even get to the stoop, as if he were creepily watching and waiting. David was sentenced to life in prison.
Good. Bruh, he was waiting for this man. He didn't even get to the doorstep yet, and he opened the door. He looked like he was ready for some kind of act. He looked like, don't he just look like somebody from Scooby-Doo or something? Just look at this dude. He's like, oh, I wouldn't have got away in the 2. It wasn't for you men, the kids, and the dog, and the Craigslist ad. Ugh. Alright. What is that? This is number 9?
This ad is the equivalent of an old man inviting you into his van. Nothing about his picture helps the situation.
No, he don't.
He's basically seeking a young lady to live with him rent-free, just covering her food, drinks, and personal needs. Unfortunately, the ad takes a
Wow.
turn for the worse.
Somebody's
The man
grandpa got an
mentions he wants
OnlyFans.
someone free of hang-ups in the bedroom, making his real intentions more than clear. This ad should be enough to make most girls uncomfortable. This is one that you really just have to hope is not real.
Let me see.
Another subscriber found this ad a few months ago, and the poster seems to boast about murdering somebody in cold blood and leaving their body in a dumpster in a bad neighborhood in the Bronx.
Left the body in a
There's no way of
dumpster.
verifying if this was real, as there doesn't seem to be any information on it on the internet.
Well, there's only one way to find out if it's real, is to go and investigate. But I would like to know if they did find a body out there, because that's crazy. It's actually some people that's really like that. Just like I think it was the Weepy or the Weeping Killer or something like that. He would call in every once in a while and say he killed somebody. They were like kind of like shrugging him off, like, oh yeah, okay, whatever, dude, stop calling the police unless it's an emergency. And they slowly started to catch on that it was him, and eventually he got caught. But some of these people are crazy like this, man. It's ridiculous. They like the fame of it. That's why so many people during investigations, because I watched so many documentaries, they'd be like, oh, it was me. And it wasn't them. I was like, oh, it was me. Just like the Black Dahlia killer, people were saying they did it, and the Zodiac killer was saying, oh, it was me. Like, no, people are just weird, man.
The person who sent
I don't understand it.
flagged the post, but never checked if it was taken down or not. The thing is, most people should be aware that posting something like this would likely lead to authorities getting involved in tracking the source of the ad, so it doesn't seem too likely or smart for someone to post something like this as a prank. Looking for a young teen girl to come clean my house from the hours of 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday to Friday. I pay $15 an hour. You will be in charge of cleaning and dusting furniture, mopping, sweeping, weeding, and feeding the cats. I know it's tough to find a job at such a young age, so you likely don't drive, so I'll be willing to pick you up in the morning. I work 12 p.m. to 8 p.m., so you'll only see me in the morning. I hope you can get in contact with me, and it may also be the start of a beautiful friendship. Call, text, or email for more info.
One, at first I was like, it's not so creepy. Like cleaning girl, maybe he's not good at English. Maybe he meant cleaning lady, maid, house servant, or something like that. But I kind of I was like, okay, 15 an hour, that's not too bad, feed the cats and stuff. And then when he says, I know it's tough to find a job at your age, and I was kind of like, okay, now it's kind of like a little bit, it's a flag. It don't got too much color to it. And he's like, willing to pick you up with caps, pick you up. That's like desperation right there. It's in all caps. That means he's ready to go now. And the fact that he said it's going to be the start of a beautiful friendship, like, no, buddy, ain't no friendships here. You about to be best friends with Big Dave in jail, buddy. That's not happening with over here.
On Craigslist found it very suspicious, so they reported it to the police. It turned out the poster of this ad was Phil Luna, who had actually already been arrested for another illegal Craigslist ordeal. He was said to have gotten onto a plane to come to Florida in order to meet what he thought was going to be a mother and her 11-year-old daughter, according to a Craigslist ad set up by police. This ad was posted very recently, and it was an extremely bizarre and disturbing request. It reads, "Hello, I have an unusual request. I'm willing to pay up to $100 a night to watch a young man or woman sleep. I will pay $50 if you let me watch from outside your window. You have to keep the blinds and window open, obviously, or inside your room for $100 a night. Don't worry, I won't steal anything or hurt you. I'm an honest man who wants what he wants. No questions asked on either side. We can both benefit from this. Must be low-key." A few important questions arise from this post. Namely, does this man...
One being, why are you so honest? I get that he has a fetish, or he probably seen something on one of those adult websites that made him curious to want to watch somebody sleep. There's been a lot of cases of people trying to watch people. I don't know I'm ugly when I sleep. I don't know about anybody else, but I wouldn't want to watch anybody sleep. Me waking up and looking in the mirror is enough action. Man, he was honest like that? 50 to watch you sleep. Can you imagine you sleeping and somebody's like, yeah, go ahead, turn over the blankets. Oh yeah, get that blanket all in there. Oh my God, what is that? Is that a Tempur-Pedic mattress? Oh my goodness, oh wow. Oh yeah, turn over. Oh, you get up to use the restroom at 11 o'clock at night? Oh man, that's amazing. Oh yeah, well, here's your $50. Like, what?
Actually get off somehow watching people sleep. And what would he do to somebody who actually allowed him to watch them sleep in their own bedroom?
Yeah, nah, that's a no for me.
Donate your blood or life to Satan. This disturbingly poorly written ad may seem like something a little kid wrote and posted as a joke. However, it was actually very real. Since the poster foolishly left the address and time of the meeting open for anybody to see, a tip was given to the police and they busted the little gathering.
5 bodies.
There were a total of 4 men dressed in black, sexual-looking absurd garments surrounding a pentagram on the ground that was made out of human blood. They were all arrested. This next listing was an ad for a rentable room available in...
So the crazy part is, I get that they were willing to get people's blood to donate, but the fact that people actually sacrificed themselves to do it. Like, you have to, what would make somebody do something like that? Like, you know what? It's Saturday afternoon, you know, I did my homework, you know, I don't got nothing else to do. Oh, look, Craigslist says donate blood. All right, Mom, be right back. Like, why? Why?
House. On the surface, it looks alright. Until you read the rules the owner
never go in the basement.
The notable ones being never ever go in the basement. That's my personal space. Do not
There's a body down there.
Funky odors. I experiment with cooking and store meats in the basement. If you're gonna have guests in the house,
yeah, human meat.
Only one at a time, and you must give me a heads up beforehand.
One at a time, because that's how many people he can only kill at a certain point, because he can't take more than one, so he kills them one at a time.
We do not ever use the kitchen at the same...
Because he's putting the bodies in the refrigerator. I'm letting you guys know right now, right? You get your notepad out, get your pen, paper, whatever it is, make sure, you know, do that, right? Start writing down. Right now, we're on number 4. He's putting the body in the refrigerator. So that's why he don't want you in there, because you're going to see a human toe, finger, ear, earlobe, tongue, something. You're going to see something. Butt cheek hairs, I don't know. It's going to be in there.
You do not take any photos or videos inside the house. That includes even...
Because he don't want police or FBI find out his location.
And selfies. Do not lock any door.
Because he wants to go in there after you and kill you.
Not the bathroom, not your bedroom. Personally, I'm no detective, but something about this ad says cannibal roommate to me. If not that, the man must have been hiding something very strange in the basement.
Yes, he is.
He also couldn't help but leave it off on a creepy note, asking for anyone who's interested to first send pictures of themselves to him before he would get back to them.
No noise after 10 p.m. He says no noise after 10 p.m. because you're already going to be dead by then, so it's going to be quiet inside the house.
This ad was posted by Anthony Brinkman. He wanted someone to do unquestionable things to his 11-year-old daughter while he watched.
What the heck?
The motive was his own twisted sexual fantasy. Police were made aware of this ad shortly after it went online.
Bring toys, a condom, and
posed
beer?
as a woman interested in helping Brinkman fulfill his fantasy. They arranged a meeting with Brinkman at a restaurant in South St. Louis, and he arrived with his daughter.
Oh.
Brinkman was arrested immediately
Weirdo.
and later admitted to posting the ad, as well as possessing child pornography. The person who posted this one just gets straight to the point, stating he's seeking a cute girl to clean his apartment naked or topless. He asked for a few pictures beforehand and for their hourly rate, as if there's some kind of going rate for nude apartment cleaning. Being that it's Craigslist, it's highly unlikely that this was even a joke.
Yeah, I mean, this is not the worst one we've seen on this list. We've seen 2 people that were just completely honest with what they wanted. The dude that wanted to watch people sleep through the window, and him. I mean, you want what you want, and some people are into that, just like some people like to donate their blood to rituals. I mean, weird, creepy, yes, but people are into those kind of things. You'd be surprised.
In 2014, 34-year-old Sherwin Go was arrested for allegedly posing as a woman to lure underage boys to his house. Sherwin used the Craigslist personal section to post his ads, and led responders to believe he was female. At the time of his arrest, he had been exchanging explicit emails with at least 2 underage males. He was suspected to have made physical contact with one of them. Thankfully, the other boy's parents discovered the exchanges and alerted authorities before he could become Sherwin's next victim.
Good job, parents. Sherwin's next victim.
This ad was found last year by a subscriber by the name of Nico, who found the ad immediately suspicious.
So this is what happens. Follow the mouse, alright? So he's going to be like, hey man, it's Halloween season. If you want candy, you have to go through this maze. And if you get to the other side, you get candy and other amazing prizes. And they'd be like, oh wow, really? And they'd be like, yeah. And you crawl through, right? So you crawl through, you crawl, and you're like, oh man, I'm going this way. Boom, it's a dead end. You go this way and you come down. You're like, oh, okay, I'll go to the left then. Boom. You come back down this way, it's like boom, you hit the wall, you're like, oh man, I guess I'll just come back, right? And then you make your way right here, and he slide this part off and tape it, and tape you up, and then send you off somewhere to Amazon or something.
He had Red come stop by this Halloween
100%.
for a homemade basement haunted house maze, full of scares and candies.
And death.
Catered towards middle schoolers and under. Free soda and pizza will be upstairs. After doing a reverse image search of the picture, he was able to find it on the internet already. After realizing this, he decided to drive by the house as it wasn't too far from him. And when he passed the address on the ad, he saw, in his words, a very small, off-putting house with a sketchy-looking man in a trucker's hat and dirty jeans sitting on the front stoop. He took one look, made eye contact with the man, and drove off. The ad was removed the next day. Hopefully nobody actually showed up to the house.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it did. Well, y'all, hope you guys enjoyed Mr. Nightmare. I'm going to leave a link down in the description to his YouTube channel. Also, I'm going to leave a link down in the description to his original video so you guys don't have to hear me blabbing and talking throughout the whole video. And also, I'm going to leave his social media and all that stuff down in the description. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys think was the worst Craigslist ad out of the 12. Definitely Watching You Sleep and the last one that he said with the trucker's hat and the little maze. I think those were like the worst ones that I can like. That kind of like stood out to me. I think that'd be extremely scary. If you enjoyed my content, be sure you like, comment, and on the subscribe button, be a part of Murder Crows today. Again, no one told you today, I love you. Be sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, support your boy. If you have any recommendations for reaction videos, let me know. I'm going to start posting reaction videos for the next month, which is November. I'm going to try something new and see how it goes. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.